Hi, you guys. Welcome to I Am Her, You Are Me, Together as One We Could Be. So today we have positive attitude outlook here. And today we'll be talking about the real impact of foster care and opening your home and heart. So to the left of me, I have Adolfo and I have Eva. And to the right of me, I have Ms. Joyce King and Jamie Harris. So with that being said, Adolfo, could you please tell me more about Positive Attitude Outlook?
Positive Attitude Outlook was founded back in 1988, so we've been in business for 38 years now. We have a total of 2 offices. We have an office in Bakersfield and here in Fresno.
Awesome. I love that. So, Ms. Eva, could you share the mission and heart behind the agency and why foster care matters to you all?
Yes, the mission of Positive Attitude is to make sure we find the safe homes for the children and all the parents that can provide the structure, the nurturing that the children need in order for us as a team make a difference in the children's lives. So that's the main mission that we have.
I love that. So we actually have Ms. Joyce here, who is currently an actual foster parent. I want to ask you, Ms. Joyce, what is the biggest need right now you feel for foster families in this community?
The biggest need is foster parents.
Yes.
We need foster parents. We need people to open their hearts, their home for these children that needs help.
Yes, I agree. I'm trying. I'm in the process, of becoming a foster parent.
Okay.
Because I know that it is a need, because there are a lot of kids out here who need to be in loving homes, to know that they are loved and they can be cared for, no matter what it seems like. I want to ask you, Mr. Adolfo, for families who are interested but does not know the process of becoming a foster parent, what does that look like?
Okay, for families that are interested, I mean, the first thing I would say is pick up your phone, call. Our number is 559-248-2670. And then, of course, they're going to put you over with a recruiter.
Yes.
And you're going to be asked, are you over the age of 21? Okay. You got to be over the age of 21. Are you currently working? Do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Is there a source of income coming into your home? How many bedrooms is your home or apartment? We need to know. If, for example, if you have a 3-bedroom home, how many adults live in the home and how many children?
Yes.
So if you're a couple and it's a married couple, husband and wife with 2 kids, and you have a 3-bedroom home, so that's pretty much letting me know that you have enough room for 4 more children.
Yes, awesome. I love that. So, Ms. Eva, I want to ask you, what kind of training or resources or support do you guys have for your foster parents, the ones that decide to adopt children?
So as in the beginning, we provide orientation before the parent is certified. That way they can have an idea of what to expect, what's required from them, and for them to know that the support that they need, along with the support that the child may need, will be there.
Yes.
So orientation before they're certified, so they can ask any questions that they may have. After that, we offer training every month. It could be in person, online. At times, many of the parents are not able to attend in person. So what we do in order for us to support their busy schedule is to provide the test and the training material that we have, so they can still get part of the part of the training credit that we offer for that month. That way they don't fall behind. Why? Because it is required for them to have 40 hours of training per month.
Wow.
And part of those 40 hours, it's requirement by the state, so we have to make sure that we help them to accumulate those 40 hours so their license can continue.
Wow, I love that. I didn't know that. See, that's very informational. I love that. So we have Jamie here, who is a former foster child. I want to ask you something. What are some of the common myths about foster care that you would like to clear up?
I would say the typical myths is probably just the general stereotypes that puts us in a box. The stereotypes that are spoken against us, or the way, like, I guess the system goes about things. When I was younger, I was always told, like, I was angry and I needed to anger management person, when in reality I needed a therapist
Yes.
who understood the sadness of a young girl who just lost her father. So just like in those instances, you know, stereotypes get put on children, and then those stays on our record. So, you know, people read papers and sometimes they go based off of it. Some people who don't, and those are the people who chose to stand in the gap for me. So I think those are the myths, which is when they put us in a box.
Yes, not being heard, and yet being judged based off what others say instead of getting to know you as an individual. So, Ms. Joyce, you as a foster parent, I want to ask you, what myths would you like to clear up as far as being a foster parent? Because I hear all kind of stories and stuff about it, but as you both are standing here today, what would you like to clear up one myth?
Well, I really haven't heard any myths.
Okay.
I mean, it's been good, you
Yes.
know, but there really isn't any.
Yes.
It's just, there's no myths. It's just straight down to earth, like what you do with your everyday children.
Yes.
You know, it's the same thing. You know, people always say, oh, this kid this kid that, but it's not even about that.
Yes.
The love is number one.
Yes, it is.
You have to have love for these children.
Yes.
Because you have to take into consideration that these children, you know, needs help.
Yes. Ooh.
And you have to be willing to give that to them, because it's a struggle.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, but I'm willing to take that struggle.
Yes.
So that's why what I do, I love what I do.
Yes, I was gonna say you gotta love what you do,
I love what I do.
and I know you do. I love it because I see you in the neighborhood put your kids in the van. I'm like, look at this Joyce with the
That's
kids.
right,
And
yeah.
even at the store shopping,
That's right.
like
Everything that I do,
yes,
they do.
Yes, and you treat
I
them
never
good,
do anything like weed them out, you know, on anything.
Yes, and
that's
what
my
I love.
family.
Yeah,
and I love those kids.
Yeah, but you're the reason why, honestly, I was thinking about becoming a foster parent, because I'm like, I see the joy, I see the happiness,
Yes.
and I just see how much you love on them babies,
Yes.
and how much they love on you too.
That's
and
right.
That's what it's all about, you
Yes.
know, giving them the love that they need, giving them
Because
the
that's what's
guidance,
missing.
the knowledge,
Yes.
you know, being there for them. And
That's right.
I think you're probably one of the best foster parents.
Well, thank you.
You know, so you guys did a good job choosing Ms. Joyce.
I think we did.
Oh, thank you
We are
guys.
blessed to have her
Yes.
as a resource parent, as a support to the kids.
Yep.
Her home meets the requirements that we are looking for. We're looking for a home that can teach the children the
Yes.
difference between a neglected home from a positive
Yes.
environment to the kids. And that's the first goal that we have as an agency. Make sure that we place the kids in a home that will help them
Yes.
differentiate and understand that the life experiences that they had is not what life is
That's about
Right.
yes.
We would like for them to start exploring
Yes.
the good of life, the
Yes.
love, the care, the peace, which is something that some of the kids don't have. They,
And that's all
they
they
don't have
need.
peace. As soon as they start to realize that there's a difference in life, you will see the changes
Change,
in
yes.
the kids' life.
Yes.
We can see the changes in academics. We can see the changes in personality, behavior,
Yes.
social, everything. You see a child that comes into place
Yeah.
with a home. As social workers, we go and meet the child,
Okay.
and you can tell the difference from the first day to a month after.
Yes.
And that's the satisfaction that we feel as social workers, seeing the change, the positive change that the children have. And also, it's something that parents, it's a rewarding thing for the parents, because
Right.
when they notice that the child is showing positive
Improvements,
changes,
yes.
that's their reward. That's what they know, that they're
Yes.
doing their job.
That's right.
When the foster children leave the house, teenagers leave the house, and they get still in contact with the foster parent, that's
Yes.
telling them, you did a good job, I appreciate what you did for me,
Yes.
and somehow I'm here for you too, because I know the foster parents miss them when they leave as well.
Oh, of course, yes.
So I want to ask you about since how often do you have kids come to your home, and how long do they stay on average?
Well, it just depends because every child that come into your home is different. You know, no case is alike. So you might get one that come in that you might have, if they're 5, they might be with you till you're 18. Or you might get one, you know, that maybe like just come in for a couple of months. Or a couple of weeks, or I mean, it just depends.
Yes.
But whenever they come into my home, whether it's a week, a month, yes.
They want to stay. I believe me. Yes.
And so far, every foster child that I've had in my home, I stay in contact with.
That is so awesome.
Yes.
Who wouldn't want to stay in contact with Miss Joyce?
And adding to your question to Ms. King, it's something that I tell the parents, and I would like for them to understand, is that if a child comes to your home and they only stay with you 1 hour, 1 day, a week, a month, years, whatever the time may be, that's the time that it was meant for this child to get to know you, for this child to experience something at your specific home that will later, once they come into common sense, once they reach a maturity stage, they will come and remember, Miss Joyce did this for me. I only stayed with her 1 hour, but I saw how good she cooked. I saw that she cooked every day. I saw that she was supportive. I saw that she was understanding. That's the way I want to be with my kids. So you're, and again, we're not only helping to change that specific child, we're helping to change that child generation. If you do a positive change in a child, it will stay with him or with her until later. So it's not a change that you're doing for an hour.
No, it's for a lifetime.
For a lifetime.
For a lifetime. So, Mr. Adolfo, I want to ask you, what makes your agency different from others?
I would say we're very family oriented. I let the foster parents know during the application process, I'm here for you. I'm going to help you every step of the way. You know, from day one, from the initial phone call to the first visit, even to the last day when you get certified. We're going to let you know that we are on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day for you. Foster parents like Miss King here, Joyce, she knows. She has called me at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
But we're there for them every step of the way, whether it's Saturday or Sunday, regardless. It could be a holiday. We are on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So it's the support that you're getting. I mean, and I say we're like a family, but in a sense, so foster parents, you are our extended family.
That's right.
So come join our family and let us help you with these children. These children, they're in the system. I tell them, due to no fault of their own, they have witnessed domestic violence, and they've seen their parents on drugs. So now it's time that they see a positive difference. And we're seeing it right here with Joyce here. I mean, she's an amazing foster parent.
Thank you.
Praise God.
Yes.
I want to ask you, Ms. Jamie, how does fostering not only impact the child, but like an entire family?
I would say fostering. Ask the question one more time. Okay,
the question, I'm gonna change it around. How does fostering impact the child? Like going into a good home, how did it impact you? Because you grew up in I don't know your backstory and all, but you grew up in the system, but you turned out to be great, you know? So it's like so amazing that the company is called a Positive Attitude Outlook, and then you've been in the system. You're like an example of what it's like to, have all odds against you, but still stand.
Yes, but I would say and give honor to the people who chose to stand in a gap for me. So like a coincidence that Positive Attitude is also here is because my social worker and works for you guys, and she honestly planted a seed in me, and also my other foster siblings in the James home. The James home kept me for several years, but before that, my first year in the foster care system, I was in about 6 homes or so, 6, 7 homes. My first year. So each child is different. Each child goes to different traumas and different circumstances, but it's the people that you come across, which is the foster parents, which is the mentors, which is the people who have even platforms, these spaces to bring awareness to foster children, foster care system, the foster parents, the foster care agencies. Those are the important things. So appreciative of being a part of Positive Attitude and being able to even partner with you guys and my supported started even my nonprofit organization when I started out with the clothing drive. So it's even pouring back into the foster youth that that grew up in your agency. So,
wow. That's phenomenal, huh? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna cry. I told you I ain't gonna cry.
It's okay, but it's okay.
You know, I thank you for coming too. And it's so funny, not funny, it's like how God works in mysterious ways, because I did a show about last month with Mrs. James, which you said you grew up in her home, and then come to find out Miss James is with you guys.
Yes.
So it's like, you know,
yeah,
it's all meant to be, and this message will get across to those people who desire to be a foster parent but don't know how to do it.
Right.
You know, and hopefully we can find loving people like Miss Joyce to come and join and help the families, the kids. I mean,
not only love, grace, stability, consistency. They need to know that you're going to be there for them. So many foster youth not only go through neglect, but like you said, DV and different other traumatic experiences. So knowing that you are going to show up for them, that's what matters most.
Like you said, support. Support.
That's right.
Yeah.
Something that Ms. King and the family were mentioning, the Jameses, something that they have in common is consistency. It's not giving up on a child. Something that Mrs. James used to say to me is, I'm here if they want me here. Once they say, I don't want to be here no more, I will respect that, but I will be here until they want me to.
Wow.
So that's determination. That's wanting to really help the child.
Right.
It's not easy, like Ms. King said.
No.
It's not easy to.
It's definitely not easy because I was not, you know,
how were you in the system with your foster parents and stuff?
It was hard. I was going through so much. I lost my dad, and that was like my lifeline, you know? And then I wasn't able to be with my mother for a period of time. And by the time I knew it, I was in the foster care system trying to figure that out and navigate that with my younger brother right next to me, you know? So it was growing up faster. It was which I was already growing up faster because of my environment. But it makes you not trust no one. It makes you not know who's gonna be there for the long run, which I experienced. You know, I came across social workers that wasn't the best, but then I came across social workers who stood there and stood in the gap and who's still in my life till this day. You know, advocates, CASA advocates who's still in my life till this day. Foster parents who are still in my life till this day. So I feel like that's you know, that's what moves you. That's what keeps you going.
And I just want to know, how old were you when you first went into the system?
I was probably like 11 or 12 or so. I'm 23 now.
Look at you, 23 and great.
Wow. Definitely a success story.
Beautiful.
Yes. You know, I see, I was driving one day, I see your face on the bus. I'm like, look at this girl. Look at this girl riding across the bus. Not riding on the bus, but on the bus.
Yes,
wow.
It shocked me. Someone texted me saying like, I
think it probably was me or something, but I remember, I don't know. And then you should have brought a shirt. Then you have your business that you have, your clothing brand. You got it going on.
I'm a foster youth who started a nonprofit organization that serves foster youth.
Yes.
So,
wow.
Yeah, we're the resource we once needed. So.
I love what you're doing, and I pray that God continues to uplift you, keep you strong, and you know, expand you, and so you can reach nations, not just here. Like everybody across the world, those kids that just need have some motivation or some inspiration. When they see you, they say, "Okay, if she can do it, why can't I?"
Right.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Right.
Live and prove.
Live and prove. Yes. Live and prove.
It's beautiful.
Yes, God is so good, isn't He?
Yes, He is.
I want to ask you, Ms. Joyce.
Okay.
What would you say to a family who feels called to foster but does not feel qualified? Let me ask you again.
Yes, please.
Okay, what would you say to a family that wants to be a foster parent but does not feel like they qualify?
Well, the first qualification is the fingerprints. You can't get, once you do that, you pretty much in the door.
Yeah.
You know, that's the main goal, is to get you certified, you know, get you fingerprinted, get you certified, you know. Everybody is not meant to be foster. You know, some people are, some not.
Yes.
You know, even if you think that you are, but you really won't know that
until you do it.
Exactly.
And then there's other avenues that you can support foster youth still, which
Right.
is becoming a CASA advocate, or you know, just different positions or roles that
Right.
you can.
Can I
Does it
follow
still
up with
help?
that?
Absolutely.
Just following up with Joy, she's saying
Yes.
not everyone can be a foster parent. Because I've been doing this for 22 years now. And I've worked with families in the past before, which we will get them certified in 2 to 3 weeks. Very fast
That's
process.
right.
I take them through the entire process and they get it done right away. And next thing you know, they have children in their home.
Yes.
A month later, they're calling me that it's just too much work. It's too much. This is not for me. I still thank them just for trying.
Right.
I go, thank you. It's
least
not
you
for
try.
everyone.
Yes.
But at the same time, we also have other families like Joyce have been with us for years and years and absolutely love what they're doing.
Yes.
So my thing would be, say, just pick up that phone, call our office, 559-248-2670, ask to speak to the recruiter,
Yes.
which and they'll put you through with me.
And you guys have a great recruiter, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
She's so phenomenal.
And I can help you with the entire process. Even if there is something on your background, we can still work with you.
Right.
Okay, wow. See,
Yeah.
if you have a record, if it's anything on your background, just be honest. Don't let that, just try. You don't know until you try.
Right.
That's exactly
Yes.
right. So
Right.
just pick up that phone, give me a call, and we will try to make this happen for you.
Yes. So you being a social worker, working with the company, how is it being a social worker and dealing with all these different stories and trying to find placement and stuff for these children?
It was challenging, having to hear and read the story of many children I have worked with. It's heartbreaking.
Yes.
However, I have learned to not focus in my feelings the way that I feel. I have learned to focus on the help that I can provide to the kids. And what kind of help would that be?
Yes.
Finding the correct homes. Finding the homes that will give them love, that will nurture them, that will be there to hug them when they have a nightmare, that will be there patiently waiting and supporting for the positive change that needs to be acquired.
Yes.
So it was challenging at the beginning. I remember going back to my house
Just crying every
and
night.
talked to my mom and said, Mom, I had a hard day without sharing too much because I don't want her to be
Worried. And stuff, yeah.
having the same emotional stress that I was feeling. But I never gave up.
Yes.
I wanted to be like Miss Joyce. I wanted to be like Miss Ann Mike,
Yes.
like Mrs. James, Mr. James.
Yes.
Don't give up on these kids. The
Don't
same
give
way
up.
that we need stable homes is the same way that we need stable social workers,
Yes.
stable recruiters, former foster youth supporting the team, supporting the kids that unfortunately are in foster care now. So it was a challenge, and as time continues to be a challenge on specific cases,
Yes.
having to hear over the phone the experience that the child had, it gets emotional. But again, I remember and I focus on my goal, on my duty as a social worker, which is help as much as I can.
As a social worker, have you thought, I'm going to become a foster parent myself? Have you thought of that?
I have.
Yeah?
I have. And that's an experience that hopefully in the near future I can definitely experience.
Yes.
And I hope to be back to your podcast and share my side of the story.
Yes, I would love that.
Yes. So I have.
So we have a success story already in the building. So, but I want to ask you, Mr. Adolfo, can you share a success story that really impacted your agency?
I've seen, I can't recall, I'm not going to say any names, but,
Yeah,
but I have seen probably about maybe 4. And well, here's the number 1 story right now, right here. So let's give her a hand.
Yes.
To me, I think that's great. And we've had other kids too from our agency that have graduated from Fresno State.
Wow.
We have some engineers, doctors. I mean, so It's unfortunate we don't have enough. I like to see
need
more.
more.
Right.
I like to see more, because the truth is, just a simple fact that, you know, it's bad enough that you're in the system, the children, but now I tell her, let's take advantage of it.
Right.
Let's get your education. Let's do this. Let's get everything done.
Yes, that is so true.
So we need to. I tell my parents, and I can go on, but usually, and I'll just say this: every day when I would get home, sometimes I work a 10, 12-hour day. Heaven knows that.
Yeah.
Next thing, I'm tired. I just want to get home. I don't even want to talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone. And then my daughter comes in. How was your day? How was your day, Adolfo? And I'm still going to sit down and talk to her, regardless whether I had a good day or a bad day. I'm going to give her that time, because if I don't, other people will.
Yes.
So the point that I'm trying to make is, foster parents, we need to give these foster children the time. We need to listen to them, give them an ear. This way we know what's going on with them.
Yes.
Sometimes you just gotta listen.
Yeah, you do.
Sometimes you just want to be
all we can
heard,
do.
right?
Yes.
Very, very. It doesn't mean that we have to do everything that they tell us that they're hearing.
Right.
But it's good just to listen to them.
That's right.
Because we as adults, sometimes we work ourselves.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's nothing wrong. And just one more little thing, sometimes just sit down with them and playing like a child, become like a child.
That's right.
True.
Stooping to their level. This way they will talk to you.
Yes.
So true. So this is going to be our last question, but I want to start from Miss Jamie, and we're going to go around.
Okay.
So my question is, if somebody is watching right now and feels moved, what should be the first move you suggest them to make on becoming a parent, foster parent?
Doing the necessary research, necessary training, making sure that you have all the necessary skills to do this work. You know, it takes a lot, and you have to be able to give the youth that come in your home some type of stability. You have to be able to plant a seed in them before they leave you.
Yes.
So yeah, I feel like those are like the first steps, the intention.
The intention behind it. And what would you say to a young foster kid that's going to run across this video to motivate them?
Something that I live by is, don't let your past circumstances determine your future. And yeah, take that and run with it, because no matter what, no matter where we come from, we are the ones that write our stories.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you.
Let me clap to that. That was good.
Right.
That was good.
Yep.
That was good.
Oh yeah.
Wow, Miss Joyce, you want over to skip you and come back?
She's a good advocate.
Yeah, she
She's
is.
a good one.
Yes, that was good.
Yes.
That's why you are where you are today, and that's why you're going to continue to grow and go where God wants you to go, because you are a good advocate.
Oh, yeah.
And they need more. I don't know, more individuals like you to speak up.
That's right.
For them, fight for them.
Of course.
You know,
Yes.
you gotta build your team, girlie.
No, I have a great team. I have a great team.
Oh,
my
good.
board is
should've brought
very
'em.
supportive.
Oh,
Very
nice.
supportive. Karina, my foster mom, Mrs. James.
Yeah.
Jamila Oliver. She
Yes.
has planted a seed in me at a very young age. Brickbox Stock Collective. Karina Rodriguez. She was my school social worker at Sunnyside High School.
Okay.
So my sister, she's one of the facilitators who has
Who's your
lived
sister?
experience.
Zeddy's your sister?
No, Joyce Jefferson.
Oh, okay.
So this is my blood sister who went through the foster care system with me too.
Wow.
My other siblings have as well, but she was the one that we were right at each other's hips. So I have a great team. I have a great support system, and the community is also our support system, because they
That
are the
part,
ones
yeah.
who
The
pushes us
community.
as well to
Right.
do this work. So
Nice.
So let me ask you this. This is off topic, but where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with doing what you're doing?
Oh, I hope to expand the work that we're doing, to be able to do it even more, and to be able to work with all the foster care agencies, to be able to continue this work. I would like to be able to hire not only myself, but my siblings, to be able to, so they know that the people that they're working with has lived experiences, sometimes with the foster care system, but also the justice system. So the jail systems and how that works. You know, my siblings have went through it. I've experienced being an advocate for foster youth who has went through it. So yeah, so
Nice.
I hope I will be able to be in the place to be able to do more, and hopefully be able to hire even foster youth.
Yes. It's gonna happen. I can't wait to see. We're gonna come back 5 years from now. We're gonna do a rerun. Like, remember 5 years ago?
Right.
You sat on my. I'm gonna be big in 5 years. I might be like on Oprah or something.
Hey,
I'm gonna be in a bigger
Sounds good.
setting. So we're
Right.
gonna both have a turnaround moment. And be like, do you remember when? we sat here and we said, this is what we want to do.
Where we are now.
Right.
Yes.
Where we are now, or even if we're still achieving those
Yeah,
things.
Yes.
I'm telling
As
you.
long as we're still doing and we're growing
Yes.
and we're getting to where we want to go.
Amen. That's all we got to do. Like you said, your past does not determine your future.
Yes.
Yep. So, Miss Joyce,
Yes, ma'am.
what would you suggest someone that's stuck right now, as far as what to do? I know they have to get the fingerprints and stuff, but what would you say to motivate a parent or a kid that's currently going through it? Like you yourself, a foster parent that's probably, I don't know what it's like to be, but it is overwhelming. It is stressful. You got to have patience. But what would you say to somebody, like, as far as motivate them?
Never give up.
Yeah.
I don't give up.
Yes.
Sometimes, I might go through some things, with children, but I don't give up.
You don't give up.
No, I do not. I'm a fighter.
Yeah. You are.
Fighters
You're a
don't give up.
survivor.
Yes, ma'am. So I just try to, stay positive at all times.
Yes.
No matter what.
Every time I see you since I've been a little girl, Joyce known me before I was not even thought of.
Right.
This is my mom's best friend,
Yes.
And since I have never seen you not happy. Like, my whole life, I'm like, do this lady, I think I smell just as much as you. I'm like,
Right.
do this lady ever stop smiling? I can see her smiling from way at the corner.
Right. But, I have to keep that positive attitude at all times.
Yes.
Even when I'm mad, you wouldn't even know it.
You wouldn't even know
No,
it.
because
Yep.
I'm not going to show that, because
Yep.
I have to stay positive.
And I love
I
that.
have children that I have to take care of, so
Yes.
I don't want them to see that side,
Yes.
so I have to stay positive at all times. And I pretty much do, and then if I do need a moment to myself,
Just go outside.
I just have to go in my room and
Yep.
shut the door and be like,
Which is normal,
But I don't let them see me do it,
Yes.
So they always think that, oh, wow, Joyce, you just be so calm. But for the most I do.
Yes, I love that.
But you just have to, it's tough.
Yes.
It's tough. But I love what I do.
It shows.
So I don't let the toughness get to me. I override that.
Yep.
And I just go in the room. I say, okay, God, what is it that you want me to
have
do?
your way. You have to take it to the Lord.
Right. I have to.
Yes.
That's what keeps
That's the
me
only
sane.
way.
I have to talk to the Lord at all times.
At all times.
I never stop. Even when I'm asleep, I'll be dreaming stuff. So it's like, it's beautiful though.
Yes, it is.
And it's really beautiful when you see these kids and they like the kids, like right now. Every time they come from school, Joyce, I love you. They tell me they love me, they hug me,
They make you feel good,
I have to give them 100 hugs a day, but it's okay. If that's what it's gonna take, for them to feel comfortable.
Yes.
That's what you do.
See, I don't work with foster kids, but I work at Trinity Development Center, and we deal with adults with intellectual disabilities.
Oh, okay.
And they're adults, but they're like they're not in their family homes.
Right.
They have people that take care of them in like those in-home care homes.
Yes.
And it's like they always come to the program and they come to me, they give me hugs.
Yes.
And, I give them love. Like you said, you got to be consistent.
You have
gotta be
to.
patient, 'cause
Yes.
some of those kids and it's so crazy because some of those, not kids, those grown-ups grew up in foster care.
Yes.
And then they come to, Trinity to get, for the day program.
Right.
And one girl, she, I'm not going to say her name, but she was in Miss James' home.
Right.
She was like, you go to New Kingdom? I said, yeah. She was like, you know Miss James? I said, yeah. She's like, that was my foster parent.
Right.
And it goes to show, like, you always have to be nice. You have to be kind. You have to be respectful because you never know the impact that you'll have on people.
Right.
And she was saying how Miss James was like her best foster parent. But she, it's so crazy because she decided to leave, and then that was random, but it just crazy how all this is just working,
Right.
This is nothing but God.
That's it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and,
I believe it.
This is confirmation for me that I never would have thought that I'll be sitting here doing this. To be sitting here with Miss Jamie, the Miss Famous Jamie, Miss Joyce.
Yes.
And, this is something that I prayed for. My whole purpose of this show was to bring awareness, to be an advocate for people, positive things. And your company is called Positive Attitude. And I always had a positive attitude. You know, you always have a positive attitude. You always have, you know, so it's all aligns, and it's just so wonderful. So I want to ask you, what would you say to somebody out there or a kid like to motivate or inspire them?
I really don't deal with the, but my thing is I deal with the foster parents,
Right.
the adults. So what I would tell them is, again, regardless of what's in your background, I mean, please try to help these children out. These children, there's so many children here in Fresno County that are in need for good parents. We need good role models, people that can, regardless of what's on your background. Give it a try. Maybe we can help you, and I will do everything that we possibly can to get you certified as a foster parent, so we can make a difference. And here's the difference right here. I can't say it enough. And this is what we want to see.
Right.
Yes. So you know, it's so crazy that you did mention background, because I did make a social media post saying that I was interviewing a foster care agency today, and some girl on my post said she wished she could be a foster parent, but her record. So I know this all top, but what could be on the record? Like, what would prevent them?
If there's a felony, that would prevent them.
Okay.
Domestic violence, but it doesn't hurt just to pick up a phone and talk to me. Pick up
every
that
case
phone.
is different.
Exactly.
And let's find out, and we're going to do everything that we can to try and help you.
Yeah, because I think that's what a lot of people are afraid, because their background. They're like, my background. But like you said, you won't know until you try.
That's exactly right.
We're gonna get them to try.
Right.
That's the whole goal.
That's right. Yes, we need you.
Come try.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep. They say don't knock until you try.
That's right.
You heard that before?
Yes, I have.
Don't knock until you try it.
That's
Come
right.
try it. You don't know.
Yeah.
You might be missing out, not only to bless, to bless another child. You know.
That's right.
You don't miss out being a blessing to somebody. You know, that's how you receive blessings, by being a blessing.
That's right.
So so try it. Miss Eva.
Yes.
She's the most patientest person
Yes,
ever.
she is. I love her.
She's the most wonderful, patient person.
Yes.
I'm like,
Oh,
ooh.
thank you.
I said, Miss Eva gonna get tired of me if I say one more time something happened. But what would you say to a person that needs some type of motivation or inspiration on how to go about it?
If a person is thinking or just feeling if they start a question, how would it be, what the process would be, just give us a call. We'll guide you through the process.
Yes.
Now, if you are already certified as a foster parent and you are struggling with providing care for the foster children, it's normal. Understand that it's normal. That you will get to a point where you feel tired, where you feel overwhelmed. However, what is going to help you go through that phase is the support that you have in place. Not for the children's too, but right now it's about you.
Yep.
What kind of support do you have?
Yes.
Can you talk to your social worker? Does your social worker listens to you?
Yes.
Do you have family members that you can talk to without sharing details about the foster child? Do you have a pastor? Do you have a priest that you can talk to? Can you take therapy?
Yes.
Are you exercising? So find something that would help you do self-care.
Yes.
So you can regulate and distress from what you're feeling, so you can continue. And if at the end of the process, after you try to do self-care, you still decide not to continue, we respect that. We appreciate the time that you already gave to the children, and hopefully you can help us grow without being a foster parent anymore.
Yes.
Now, if there is a child that is currently in foster care and they come across this video, something that I would like to say to them is that today is not forever. Tomorrow will come, the sun will rise, and the temperature of your heart, of your emotions, of your life will be better.
Right.
Wow. I
Today
love
is
that.
not forever. There will be a tomorrow coming its way. And your past, like Jamie said, doesn't define you. There's nothing we can do about the past. We cannot change it.
Right.
We can only focus on moving forward.
Yes.
Right now I'm here. Can I go back to yesterday? No.
No.
So what can I do right now that will help me to continue alive, not and to live?
Yes.
You have to. It's so complicated talking about motivating a child because they have experienced so much, so much. So talk to someone. Have your supporting person. If you don't have one, find one. Call me and say, Eva, I'm a foster child right now. I'm going through this. I will have to let you know that I need to communicate with your social worker because I have to let them know, but I will listen to you.
Yes.
So find someone that supports you. Find someone that you feel comfortable talking to, and keep that in mind. Today will not be forever.
Excuse me.
Are you
Bless
okay?
you, Miss King.
Awesome. That was what I'm gonna do. Today will not.
Today will not be forever.
Today will not be forever. I needed to hear that. That was motivating.
I want to say one more thing. To people that want to become foster parents, you can always just, like Adolfo said, talk to him, call the agency or whatever. But I'm always open.
Yeah.
I'm always open for whatever. If it has anything to do with the agency or with these kids or with the, I'm with it.
Yes.
You can talk to me and I can guide you as well to the right people to go to.
Yes.
Because sometimes, people have a problem with speaking to people.
Yeah.
And I know quite a bit of people.
Yeah.
So if they might see me like, Joyce, is it let's talk.
Let's do it.
Let's talk, and I'm willing to, tell them everything that I know, to get them, to them.
Yes.
Or whatever, these my people. I love them.
Yes, and I can tell you guys all love each other.
We
you guys
do.
all on one accord. You
Yes.
guys, it's well structured, well put together. Because if I couldn't get a hold of Adolfo, I called Joyce.
Yeah.
Joyce will get to you. Like
Exactly.
it was just everything was just so smooth and
Yes.
ran just perfect. So
Yes.
I would refer you. I would refer you. I
Yes.
use all you guys as reference.
Yes.
Even you too.
Yes.
We're gonna do our best to push out positive attitudes and bring awareness to the community and the people, and see what we can all do as
Right.
one to make a good impact on these children and get them the
Yes.
love, the support, everything that they need to
Right.
be great assets to the world.
Exactly.
And so that Miss Jamie can train the younger ones up, to be advocates just like you. But we can all do it.
Yes.
As long as
Yes, we can.
That's right.
Stick together.
Oh,
and,
yeah, for sure.
Have good intentions, have positive attitudes.
Right. That's right.
And
I love that.
Yeah, we're going to make it happen.
Yes.
So, with that being said, before we close out, do any of you guys have any questions for me?
Wow, thank you.
We're good. Thank you
No,
so
we
much
just
for your
want to
time.
thank you for having us.
No, thank y'all
Yes.
for coming.
Yes.
Y'all,
I appreciate it.
y'all my confirmation,
Right.
And as long as I do what God called me to do, and I help you guys, and we help each other, we will all grow as one.
That's right.
That's how we grow.
Be successful. Yes.
Yeah. And I would love to have you guys come back again. We'll figure that out.
Okay.
So with that being said, I just want to say thank you guys all for coming. It's been a blessing, and have a wonderful, great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.